call the police on him? I'm from Memphis. I was born and raised here. No, they do this because people like you want to see that and you don't do nothing about it. That's why. That's why.
Living here's a real bitch.
Didn't I just say I never know where I'm going to be? Because I get myself in all kinds of trouble.
When you think you know, you ain't got a clue.
Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene.
Now hit that motherfucker again. Well, yeah, put me on, baby.
I am.
Put him on.
So you're telling me I need to take the trash out? Hey, this is assault. Don't touch me. I'm a legal assistant. You're not a police officer.
Can you step outside for me?
No, I need either. So are you saying, hey, sir, do not touch me. No, call 911, please. Call 911. This man just took my phone.
Step outside.
Sir, you're not allowed to do this. Let go. You're not allowed to do this, sir. Call 911, please. Call 911. Call 911, please. Give me my phone.
You gotta watch the situation you're getting involved in. Yeah. You might get involved with the wrong people, get into a situation you might can't get yourself out of. In too deep. Dig a hole you can't climb out, you know what I'm saying? Get in it too deep.
I'm in it too deep to get out now. They always told me death was the only way out. I'm sitting up all night, I can't never rest my head. How will my family take it if I ended up dead?
There's a reason Zach Galifianakis doesn't work with Tim and Eric anymore.
They are, David. They are. And I'm gonna tell you something. All of Hollywood is, or most of it. Wow. So I was, and that's what really cool. See, David, I believe, and I don't know this, but based on everything you've told me, and just from my own sneaking suspicions for a long time, since even before I met you, just formed against you shall not prosper, and they will go back and they will get them. It will be used against them instead. Well, just let you know, that's right, amen.
When we're talking on the phone and sharing our thoughts,
probably. Did your fish die? David, my did not just
that crosses player haters and fakers that equals problems today in this day of time. You can't read nobody's mind. These mouths turn to frowns when they see a player on the rise, on top of the world, just a looking down and laughing at you. I'll never be bothered like that Tupac. I ain't mad at you, so baby beware. This game of life is like do and die. It's hell on this earth. The only thing that's missing is the fight. Come on, baby, tell me, is it something that your eyes can't see, or are you just blind to the fact that you're in it too deep?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I had to stand on my ground to get in the scene. Just me and my brother down in the struggle, getting our serve onto the fiends. And after dark, deep in the park, them dope the fiends will start to light their pipe all through the night. I used to wonder with God, please help the poor come up on their feet, cause there was nothing to eat. Didn't wanna jack or rob, my brother had to maintain the streets. Up in the projects, wasn't no project, cause I was trying to get out. Who can you trust? I had to be tough, I never ran my mouth. Me and the crew would constantly hit the brew, a natural high. How can you make it in this world but to try?
1991 was the year, 901 was the area code, 38016 was the Z code of all the roads and roads. Now let my story be told. A young buck I've been on in the schoolhouse, but not to learn off in the 10th grade. Trying to come up and last like the throw outcasts off all them songs I done made. Put my underground tapes up and down the hall, the DJ Paul wasn't no damn thing. But then my dogs, Tony and Shyster, asked me to join the gang. That ain't me, man. But hanging around the fools, I had to get down and join the clique, see. Cause I made so many enemies from cliques off in my city. Now if I told you what gang it was, then to you I would seem more than down. But if I told you what gang I'm in, I can only do a show off in my own town. Well, it's all to the good, much love to the thugs in my hood. And in my set, much respect. I'm with you for life, and that you can bet we lights one up to I'm headed too deep to get out now. They always told me.
Situation you might can't get yourself out of. In too deep. Dig a hole you can't climb out, you know what I'm saying? Get in it too deep.
I'm in it too deep to get out now. They always told me death was the only way out. I'm sitting up all night, I can't never rest my head. How would my family take it if I ended up dead? I'm in it too deep to get out now. They always told me death was the only way out. I'm sitting up all night, I can't never rest my head. How will my family take it if I ended up dead?
There was a man who approached me every night when I was resting fast asleep. He tried to keep it to my mind and he promised me power beyond my wildest dreams. He said he could take me away from the suffering, begging and not poverty. So I had to agree. There's one kids I must worship him throughout the centuries, but I really didn't know any better. I'm tired of the pain and the grief of me, brother. He gave me the things he promised to me, but I cannot leave. I will suffer forever. I'm tired of this wrong. All of this power so much too strong. Oh, so bad I want to move on, but if I do, my soul is gone. Liars, fornicators, sorry, murderers, adulterers, and thieves. What you don't know is that you're walking in the same shoes with me.
It's because of the situation I stumbled on and got involved in, researching and whistleblowing. Someone look into it, please.
Before a sound went pop, then I reached for my heart. Oh my God, who's the just hit? I hope you feel it. I'm laying naked, looking at the ceiling, and bloody me. Just see more sick for the cruise.
I'm in it too deep to get out now. They always told me death was the only way out. I'm sitting up all night, I can't never rest my head. How will my family take it if I ended up dead? I'm in it too deep
to escape this kind of drama. That crosses player haters and fakers, that equals problems today in this day of time. You can't read nobody's mind. These mouths turn to frowns when they see a player on the rise, on top of the world, just a looking down and laughing at you. I'll never be bothered like that Tupac. I ain't mad at you, so baby beware. This game of life is like do and die. It's hell on this earth, the only thing that's missing is the fight. Come on baby, tell me, is it something that your eyes can't see? Or are you just blind to the fact that you're in it too?
Developing tonight, newly revealed court documents appear to show a deliberate cover-up related to the existence of deputy gangs at the LA County Sheriff's Department. An oversight board says numerous studies and investigations have concluded that sheriff gangs continue to operate and threaten public safety. Here's our investigative reporter, Eric Leonard.
But I think it all boils down to the fact that sheriffs are elected, and it's sacrificing public safety for power.
That's LA County Sheriff's Lieutenant Larry A. Waldy testifying today that deputy gangs, cliques, or subgroups continue to exist and exert control inside the Sheriff's Department. Waldy says while he was assigned to the Compton station, members of the Executioner's deputy gang controlled overtime, access to the best assignments, and celebrated violence. He testified that when he refused to put an Executioner's member in charge of scheduling, the gang retaliated by ordering a weeks-long work slowdown that appeared to lead to an immediate spike in violent crime.
Is there an effect upon the community with increased crime and a police slowdown?
Yes, sir.
And how would you describe that?
I would say that public safety is jeopardized.
The hearing at the Sheriff's Civilian Oversight Commission is among the latest efforts to expose and figure out what can be done about these deputy subgroups that have been part of the sheriff's culture for generations. Earlier, the county's Inspector General, Max Huntsman, testified that some newly public documents suggest someone at Sheriff's headquarters even instructed Internal Affairs not to ask about the East LA deputy gang called the Banditos when they investigated a 2018 off-duty deputy-on-deputy beating.
But I believe it also amounts to obstruction of justice.
And that obstruction of justice, again, rests with Captain Burson and the sheriff who gave that instruction.
If the sheriff gave that instruction.
Sheriff Villanueva has denied these deputy groups are much more than social clubs. The sheriff has ridiculed Huntsman, the oversight panel, and reports that have concluded the deputy gangs exist, like this Rand Corporation study released last fall. A current East LA deputy, testifying by audio only with his voice disguised to protect his identity, says the Banditos run amok because of a lack of leadership.
The captain at the time would befriend the Banditos.
And later, candidate for sheriff and retired Commander Eli Vera said Sheriff Villanueva lied to the public when the sheriff said he'd cleaned house at East LA and transferred out dozens of deputies tied to the Banditos.
What about this suggestion of the 36 people who were transferred? Were those the leaders and the Banditos who were occupying East LA?
It was not.
Deputies who are said to be members of that Executioner's gang at the Compton station have been linked to a number of on-duty shootings, including that of Andres Guardado, whose family says was shot in the back. That case is still under investigation. The oversight hearing and yet another newly initiated investigation into deputy gangs are supposed to lead towards some sort of reform, but the oversight board does not have the authority to enforce any changes. That power still lies with the sheriff or maybe some outside law enforcement agency like the FBI. I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News.